Good day guys, Collector Tyrant here again today, and today we're going to be doing the top 5. I haven't done one of these for a few weeks now actually. And we're going to be doing Blastoise today. Now, before we move on to Blastoise, I have to say something about Wartortle. I am actually missing a card. I'm actually still searching for the card. I've got so many binders to go through, I just can't find it where it is. Because I haven't sorted out my binders and I just have to take a bit more time to look for it. It's frustrating me at the moment, so I thought I'd just whip out the old Blastoise here and we do a top 5 for him. Now, anyone watching this, I want to let you guys know that when I bring the Wartortle out in the future, I hope you guys do watch it. I know that middle evolutions, they don't really get much credit in anything when you think about it, because they're just a middle step to getting where you want to go. You pick your starter, you have the middle evolution, and you have your ultimate goal when you want to evolve it. I just want to let everyone know, if you do watch this video and I do bring out the Wartortle, go give him some love, guys. Like, you know, I feel like the middle evolutions do get neglected. So I know that he was meant to be before Blastoise, just like the Charmander and the Charizard video. Yeah, guys, make sure you do check that video out too when I do bring up Wartortle. And go check out the Ivysaur and Charmeleon one as well, if you want, of course. Alright, guys, we're gonna get into this right now. I've got 5 cards here. I've got 6 cards here, do I? 6 cards. Oh, one's on the ground there. So I've got 6. Oops, I can't show you that. We've got 6 cards here, and we're gonna go through these today. And this is Collector Tyrant's top 5 Blastoise Pokemon card arts of all time, in my opinion. In my opinion, guys.
Number 5.
Alright guys, for my first Blastoise card we have the Blastoise from EX Crystal Guardians. I'm really fond of that set, I'm starting to realise, guys. I really just love the cards from that set, because I use a lot of cards from them. Now guys, just recently when I was actually trying to look for these cards for the top 5, I thought this was a Ken Sugimori art. Now, I'll leave the name in the corner there, the illustrator's name, and you guys can check out the name. I'll give him credit for this beautiful piece of art. Now, the thing I love about this Blastoise, guys, it's got that real official type of Pokemon art. Like, I just have a thing for that. I just really like, that's why I like Ken Sugimori so much. And I think this artist has nailed it on the head there for a real crisp illustration of Pokemon. You know what I mean? I love how you can see the water pumping out of the cannon there too, like he's obviously attacking someone. It's probably protecting his territory. Yeah, but guys, I really love the way this has been drawn. I love this Blastoise, guys. Really epic. And yeah, guys, this card came out in 2006, and it has a beautiful holographic that I'm quite fond of, guys. I really am fond of the holographic. Those sort of dotted holographics that they were bringing out back in the day. I'm really hoping that on the next generation, guys, we get a nice holographic again, because I really feel like they're lacking on the holographics these days, even since the XY sets. So if they bring stuff out like this, I really think it's going to be good. But anyway, guys, that's my number 5 card for Blastoise, the EX Crystal Guardians Blastoise holographic.
Number 4.
Alright guys, here we have a really epic card from Expedition, and this is the holographic Blastoise from Expedition, from the E-Series Expedition. Card came out in 2002, so it's quite a while, guys. Now, I have a thing for Pokemon card arts where they're not fully submerged, it's sort of like, almost like a scene from Jaws or something, where they're sort of like just sort of submerged and they're sort of swimming. There's quite a few cards out there that they've done that with. I believe Feraligatr is one of those too, and Croconaw too, I think, off the top of my head. But I just love how they've done this Blastoise, guys. Really epic art, you know? He looks very fierce. He almost looks quite intimidating, like he's going to attack you in the water, almost like a predator would, you know? And I love how his cannons are up out of the water. He's got it aimed at the enemy, possibly, when he's swimming. And yeah, guys, I really think they nailed this art. I really think it's epic. Also, guys, in some arts of Blastoise, they don't have the teeth showing, and I really enjoy the ones that do. And right here you can see he's, as I said, quite fierce, showing those big teeth off. And it's an epic card, guys. Had to be number 4 on the pick. And as I said, it's got that beautiful holographic that I love from the back in the old days. I'm not gonna try and butcher the illustrator's name, guys. I'm gonna leave it in the corner for you. And yeah, guys, this is my number 4 pick, and it had to be shown. We're going to move on to number 3 now.
Number 3.
Alright guys, here's another Blastoise card from EX Crystal Guardians. Now this is a Delta Species card. Now for those who don't know about Delta Species where a Pokemon, we'll use Blastoise right here as an example, being a water type, And what they do is they give it a totally different typing. As you can see up the top there, it's a fighting type, I believe, and a steel type. It sort of alter the typing and make it like, you know, a different style of that Pokemon. So I really enjoy the Delta Species cards. I really love this card, guys. It's really epic. It really is. Now this came out in 2006, just like the number 5 did, because it's from the same set. And the artist is Masakazu Fukuda. I think that's how you say it. I'll have an attempt of the names every now and then, guys, but I always leave in the corner there the illustrator's name. Now, the thing about this card I love is the holographic sort of just touches the Blastoise, if that makes sense. You know, it doesn't really run off into the corners here. You know, it's almost like a reverse holo, if that makes sense. It's got the gold borders on the side there. I love the stance of the Blastoise. It's almost like he's put himself into a defensive stance to almost like take the recoil of the actual pressure from his blast that he's about to shoot from the cannon here. I really like that. It's really cool. And another thing I love about Crystal Guardians, guys, is these awesome crystals they have. They seem to do that with a lot of the cards from the set. I really enjoy that. Really colourful card, guys, and just doesn't take the focus off the Blastoise. So yeah, guys, that's my number 3 pick for Blastoise there, and I hope you really like this card I chose. So yeah, guys, we're going to move on to number 2, and then honourable mentions, and then number 1.
Number 2.
So yeah, guys, I had to pick this for number 2 because it's from one of my favourite artists of all time, and that's Michio Arita. He's the man. I love that guy. I just love this guy's art. As you guys know, the Nidorino from base set is my favourite card of all time. So I have a thing for this guy's art. Now, this came out in the year 2000, I do believe. It's quite an old card now. Jeez, I'm thinking about it now. It's 18 years now. 19 years next year. Crazy. It's a Dark Blastoise, so it's super evil. Team Rocket set from the Team Rocket set, guys. Obviously, you see the corner. Now, the thing I like about this card is you know, I just love the style of the drawing. I love the colours involved, but I just love the way you're sort of looking down the barrel of that cannon on his shoulder, and you know, it sort of gives that sort of indication that he's about to fire upon the viewer with a high pressured blast. And I think that's really epic, guys. I really love that. It's really good. And you can see a little shadow there in the corner there coming off the Blastoise, so the artist has put that in there. But I just love this holographic too, guys. As you can see there, tons of little polka dots, a few stars in there too, and some swells. And these are the best holographics. These were the classic days, guys, when holographics were a beautiful piece of art themselves to add to the actual art of the Pokemon. Also, guys, back in the day, the Team Rocket set actually had similar things to today, where you could actually pull a normal rare of it, and then the holographic version of the card. So I actually have 2 versions of this. I have the normal version, but I didn't get it out today. I have the holographic version and the normal version. And back in the day, my brother always used to pull holos out of those packs, and I'd always pull the normal holographic version. So I'd always try and call my mum and to try and get me another pack just so I can get that holo. It was quite annoying back in the day trying to get cards like this. But anyway, guys, this is my Dark Blastoise from Team Rocket set. Shio Rita card, epic card. I'm going to move on to honourable mentions, and then we're going to move on to number 1.
Honourable mentions.
Alright, guys, here's my honourable mention for today, and I think this is Claire's Blastoise. You can see a picture of Claire in the corner there. This is from the Japanese set Versus, as you can see down the bottom there. It's actually a first edition, this one. Yeah, guys, Japanese first editions aren't worth as much as English first editions, but I just love this card, guys. I really think they did a good job. Once again, it's a Blastoise showing the teeth off. Really love cards like that, guys. Epic. I can't give you the exact year this card came out off the top of my head, because it doesn't actually have a year on it, so I can't actually tell you guys. And the artist's name is quite hard to pronounce, so I will put that in the corner there for you guys. But it's just a card I had to put on the honourable mentions because I do think it's just a beautiful piece of art. And Japanese cards are always welcome on these top 5s too, I think. So yeah, guys, that's my honourable mentions today. Claire's Blastoise, and we're going to move on to number 1. Oh, I can't wait.
Number 1.
Alright, guys, here we have my favourite Blastoise card of all time. It's Ken Sugimori art, traditional Pokemon art, and that is the base set Blastoise. These are the days where you had that beautiful starred holographic, sort of something they brought back for the Evolution set. And I just love this card, guys. It has so much nostalgia. It's just a epic piece of original Ken Sugimori art from back in the old days when Pokemon started out. This came out in 1999, guys, and it's just a beautiful piece of art. I love the holographic. I love the simple but effective style of Ken Sugimori. Yeah, guys, when I think of Blastoise cards, this is the first one pops in my head. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit of a story about why I think Venusaur and Blastoise were underrated back in the day when it comes to rare Pokemon cards from base set. When I was a kid, guys, I used to play rugby league, and I used to play for a club in my hometown. Now, in that hometown, when Pokemon first came out, I was only a kid, obviously, but we had 200 players ranging from 8 years old to 18 years old in this club. And every weekend we played a different team on the Gold Coast. That was our district. There was probably like 20 odd clubs. If you add that together, guys, that's quite a lot of people that were playing rugby league in this district. And when the Pokemon cards first came out, and we're talking from 8-year-old people to 18 years old people were collecting these Pokemon cards when they first were in the big craze. Even kids from other teams, we'd always get around and talk about Pokemon cards. There's massive craze. I never saw as many Blastoise or Venusaurs in their collections that I saw of Charizard. There was tons of Charizards. Like, I've seen so many Charizards in my time from other people's collections. I just hardly ever saw any Blastoise and Venusaurs. Like, I think Venusaur was like just, you would never see it. I don't know, guys, that's just my opinion. I know that they probably printed the same amount of cards through the printers and stuff, but I honestly think that Blastoise and Venusaur are sort of underrated when it comes to their rarity in base set. So yeah, guys, I really think that these cards deserve recognition. I think they should be a lot more pricier when it comes to first editions and shadowless, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. People might disagree with me. Obviously there's a way they run things, and I think Charizard obviously is a fan favorite and gets the recognition. But yeah, guys, that's my base set Blastoise. I just love it, love this card, and I love every card I mentioned today. Alright guys, that's the top 5 done. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Blastoise card was out of all these ones I showed today. Maybe it was one I didn't show out of my collection, or maybe you have a different opinion of what should have been number 1 on the ones I chose. Really like to hear that in the comments, guys. Let me know. Also, guys, I'm going to be putting this a big nice photo of these cards up on Instagram too, so you want to go check that out. I'll do that in every top 5. I have a nice little fan of cards I show off on the Instagram. So if you want to add me on that and like that, that'd be really appreciative. And yeah, guys, if you really like the video, you want to like and subscribe, that's totally your choice. And I'll be definitely doing more top 5s in the future. I've got tons of vintage cards I can show off. My goal is to probably get through them all down the track. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. And for all you collectors out there, keep on collecting. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, Tyrant out.